Alrighty guys, so we are here at the Gravity Group and we have Mr. Chad Miller. How you doing, bud?
Alright.
And we got an interesting coaster car right here. What is this that we have right here in front of us?
This is our Timberliner with the themed dragon front. It is not for any particular coaster that we sold or anything like that. This is just a teaser to try to get people to realize how cool we can make the front of these cars look.
Absolutely. Now the Timberliners, you have a couple of them around the United States as well as the world, correct?
Yeah, worldwide I think we're up to 23 or 24 trains.
Very nice.
So they're all over the place.
Now you had some, I saw you guys last year at IAAPA and you announced several projects. Those new projects that just opened up this past year, how are they doing so far?
Oh, good. So we've got kind of a late one from last year. Was Switchback in ZDT in outside of San Antonio, Texas. Possibly the most unique wooden, or maybe even coaster period in the world. It's doing great. It's personally one of my absolutely favorite coasters that we've done. Really love it. Just because it's so weird. I like weird things. Like my wife.
Yeah.
And so love that ride. We've got Timber that opened at Walibi-Rhône Alps in France. They're telling us that's one of the most well-received and highly rated attractions in the entire Company of the Alps chain.
Very nice.
Which is great for a ride that's just I think 55 feet tall. You know, not a big, huge, multi-billion-dollar ride or anything. Just good, solid family ride. And then of course we've always got our designs that are being built in China. About to open one in Xiamen in the coming months.
It's coming up
soon. It's a little nebulous.
Yeah. Now,
and then of course we're getting started on a couple. There's always new projects in China, so we're getting started on some others as well.
Obviously. Now, of course, the train has seen several different changes throughout the years. Is there anything new this year, other than maybe the design on the front, that we can tell that's a little bit different with these trains?
Excuse me. We're always making improvements. You know, we learn every time we put one on a coaster. We try to talk to the parks and the maintenance crews and really find out what they like, what they don't like. We always want to keep improving. One of the biggest things that, you know, it's probably something that nobody riding the coaster would notice, but the maintenance crews definitely notice, and that's our lap bar cage unit right here. Used to be a welded up piece. Now it's completely machined out of a few blocks of aluminum. It's just more precise, it's cleaner, it's easier to work on, easier to maintain.
Less moving parts and whatnot, of course.
Yeah, well, about the same amount of moving parts. Okay. It's just because it's machined instead of welded, it's more across the board from the first car to the last car. They're all perfectly identical. There aren't these little variations that you get with weldments sometimes. So it's more of a technical improvement, but the maintenance people will appreciate it.
Now, you guys have done some really innovative stuff, like with Switchback. Having a wooden coaster that obviously comes out a different way than it started. Yeah. Do you guys have any other tricks up your sleeve that you think may be introduced? Or obviously you can't tell us what you're doing, but what's something that you're looking forward to in the future with Gravity Group?
Well, one thing we've always been very interested in, and now we're kind of moving in this direction, is working on some rides that are, let's put it this way, they're still coasters. Yeah. But they're like they're going to be a new species of coaster. How's that?
Okay. Very ambiguous, but it's still.
And it's hard to say how soon you'll see those, but we're starting development on some of these things.
Okay. Yeah. Chad, thank you so much for answering some of our questions, and I'm sure our viewers are going to enjoy it. And we do wish you guys very well in the next coming year.
Thank you very much.